To fly at the International Air Show at Farnborough, for me, is like an amateur footballer playing with the professionals in a World Cup at Wembley. It's not every day you get to fly with test pilots and top display pilots from around the world, and it's been a very special occasion, very exciting.
Is it also special because you flew an aeroplane that were built by really young kids and you've helped them to build it, I guess?
That's right. I've helped to build the aeroplane with the youngsters. It's been a special project. It's great to be able to enthuse them in aviation and engineering, and to be able to display the aeroplane at an air show like this shows them what can be done. I'm an amateur pilot and I'm an engineer, and hopefully some of what I've done in my career will inspire them to do the same, or even better, hopefully, in theirs.
What do you think is going to be the most important aspects about this project in terms of its legacy?
I think the most important thing about this project is that the young people that have been involved in it are going to take away so much, not just engineering skills, not just information about aviation, but also the soft skills that have developed. So a lot of the young people have been able to get involved in project management, doing presentations about the project to other people, and to meet different people of all ages that they wouldn't necessarily have done in a normal school day.
What do you think you got out from your interaction with the students, and how did the two minds share in that learning process?
Well, I think I've got a great deal out of it. I find it's been very satisfying to be able to see young people get an idea and be able to develop it and to learn the skills, and just to see the light bulb going on. Well, I can do this sort of thing. You know, engineering could be something for me. That's been a satisfying thing, because I like to try and inspire and share what I've learned.
And in a sort of a summarised version, are these aeroplanes easy to build, and can anyone fly them?
I wouldn't say they're easy to build. There's a certain amount of engineering knowledge required. So you would need to have somebody there helping you, I think. These youngsters wouldn't have been able to do it on their own. It's been important that we've got some people who are retired and able to give the time and have got the engineering experience to help them along. From the point of view of flying it, I found it quite a challenge as well. It's not the easiest aeroplane to fly, but most aeroplanes are different. It's just a matter of learning new techniques. So it's been a challenge, and it's stretched my flying career as well.
And just describe what type of aeroplane you guys have built and flown at Farnborough today.
Well, this is a home-built microlight. Its maximum weight is 450 kilograms, and it's, because of its light weight, it's very susceptible to turbulence. All of these aeroplanes here today can just plough through that because they've got so much inertia. These aeroplanes, you need to fly them all the time. You can't take your hands off the controls for a second. They will just go with the turbulence.
So describe your display. What was that feeling like when you were at the holding point?
So I was sitting at the hold, and I heard build a plane, that's our call sign, clear to line up and display. And from that moment on, I was totally focused on making sure that I was exactly on the centre line of the runway. I didn't go too high or stay too low. And then I had to make sure that my turn was exactly in the airspace that I was allowed to fly in. I'd got a limit on the height that I could go to, and a higher limit and a lower limit. So that was a lot of concentration. I briefly looked at the crowd, 80,000 people, sort of adds a little bit of pressure to it as well. And there was also the time limit. I had to make sure that my display was over in 6 minutes. And otherwise, that would have put the whole schedule back. So it was quite mind-focusing, to say the least.
Did it feel like 6 minutes?
It just went by in a flash. Yes, I can remember looking at my stopwatch and seeing it was 5 minutes, and I thought, I'm in the right place, I'm just about going to make it. And that's when I called downwind to land 2-4. And I made it exactly on time. I had a little alarm that says 6 minutes, and it went off just as the wheels touched on the runway.
So is it still possible, with the emotions you felt today, to maintain those three key words: aviate, navigate, communicate?
Yes, definitely.
And how will you celebrate your air show to 80,000 people?
Well, definitely looking forward to the debrief. It's a tradition that after we've been on one of our flights, we always go to our local pub near the airfield and have a couple of pints. And I'm looking forward to getting back there tonight.
Well, I hope you do, and fly safe and keep it in the green.
Thanks very much.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, hope that was all right.
That was